Hi guys, so welcome to BSSI Tech Academy. So today we are going to discuss about one of the previous year question which came in December 2019. You can see that is related to data structure and algorithm. So we are going to discuss that particular question. So what is the questions? So question is very straightforward if you look into this particular picture. So given any particular graph G, so this is the graph G, okay. So it is asking what is the weight of the MST. So what is the weight of the minimum spanning tree? Minimum spanning tree. So you must have some basic background about the minimum spanning tree. So that is the assumption I am making it. So the question is given this particular graph G, so having some weights. So what we need to find out? We need to find out what is the weight of the minimum spanning tree. So that is the question, okay. But using which algorithm? This is important. Using the Kruskal's algorithm, not using Prim's algorithm, because you might be knowing that there are different algorithms. So Prim's is one of the other algorithm which calculate the MST, but in this particular problem they have asked what is the weight of the minimum spanning tree using Kruskal's algorithm. So that is the questions. And if you are new to, before starting the solution, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. And we have already uploaded a lot of videos related to the operating system networking and all these things, previous year question and answers we have explained in details. Just go ahead and watch that videos as well, okay. So this is the question. So now how can we solve this particular problem, okay. So that is the questions. So I think it is pretty straightforward. So it is asking we need to use Kruskal's algorithm. Now the question is what is Kruskal's algorithm? I hope you guys knows it, but I will just give a brief idea. So I will just write down a brief idea so that you will able to catch up what is a Kruskal's algorithm. So I will give a brief idea, not in details. So first of all, what Kruskal's algorithm says, K means Kruskal's algorithm, because we are using Kruskal's algorithm given this particular weighted graph. So we need to find out the MST, okay. So weight of the MST. So what is Kruskal's algorithm? First of all, you can, in shortcut I am just telling, just try to understand. First of all, sort the edges, okay, sort the edges, okay. So in the increasing order. So first of all, you sort the edges, or else you can take one by one in increasing order, that's not a problem, or else sort the edges and take the edges, or keep on taking the edges, take edges until if it does not form a cycle, So that is in simple words. If you will go for the detailed algorithm, you can learn it. But in simple words, just sort the edges, whatever the edges are given in this particular graph, just sort it, okay, and keep on taking one edge at a time, one next edge. So if that particular edge, whatever you are taking, is not forming a cycle, then obviously you can add it into the final graph. So let's understand and let's understand this particular algorithm and try to run the Kruskal's algorithm. So if you think about what are the different edges are there. So maybe if you can name it actually. So if you want to name it, you can name it, okay. So if you want to name it, but that's fine. So if I'll see, so if I'll sort the edges, suppose I'll name it. So it is not given in the question, but I'll name it A, B, C, D, E. Suppose this is the graph, okay. So this is the graph, okay. So which is the smallest edge? So first what we need to do? We need to sort the edges, right? That means 2 we need to take first, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if I'll sort it by using the step 1, of the Kruskal's algorithm, then what will be the answer? The answer is going to be, first you are going to 2 means A to B, okay. Then 3 means this edge, then 4, then 5, okay. Then what is next? Next is 6. What next? Next is 7. Next is 8. Okay, 7, 8. So now we got a sequence. Sequence of what? Sequence of weight. Weight of what? Weight of the edges. Okay. So in increasing order. Okay. Now it is in sorted form. So what is the step 2? Step 2 is very straightforward. Keep on taking the edges. Until it form a cycle. Okay. If it is not forming a cycle, then you just keep on taking that edge. Okay. So that is very important point. So let me try to create this particular. So if I'll take 2, so first which edge I need to take? The 2, right? So if I'll take 2, whether it is forming a cycle, let me draw it actually here. So this edge I am taking, or else let me do it here. I am taking this edge. So now this edge I am taking. So this is a single edge. So then why it is going to form a cycle? No, answer is no. It is not forming a cycle. So let's take 3. So whenever I will take 3, 3 is where? Here. So if I will take 3, whether it is forming any cycle? Answer is no. So because there is no cycle, okay. So then I can happily take 3. There is no issue, okay. Can I take 3? Yes. Now can you answer? Can I take 4? Answer. Can you answer me? Can you take 4? 4, the edge 4. Can I take it? Answer is, if I take 4, can I take it? Answer is yes. It is not forming any cycle. You will see. So there is no cycle, right? So this is not cycle. Just try to see. There is no cycle. So happily I can take 4, right? So there is no issue. Is there an issue? No, there is no issue. Then what is the next edge? Next edge I need to take 5. Can I take 5? Can I take 5? Can I take 5? Just see. This is very, very important. Just try to understand. Can I take 5? If I will take 5, suppose I will take 5. Let me see if I will take 5. So if I will take 5, so if I will take this edge, just try to see, there will be a cycle. Just try to understand. So this cycle is going to be formed. So there is a cycle. So that's why I cannot take this edge. So this is very, very important point. So whenever, this is the second point, whenever you are taking an edge and if it is forming a cycle, then you cannot take that edge. If it is not forming a cycle, happily you can take that, okay. So that means the edge A to E, which is 5, although it is a smaller edge compared to 6, but I cannot take 5. Why? Why? Because it is forming a cycle. So that is the very, very important point you need to observe, okay. So that means we get a conclusion that 5 I cannot take. So that means this edge I cannot take, okay. Then what about the next edge? Can I take 6? Can I take 6? 6? Yes. Can I take 6? Yes. I can happily take 6, right? I can happily take 6. Why? Because it is not forming a cycle, okay. It is not forming a cycle, okay. So then I can take this particular 6 happily. Do I need to check for 7? Just try to understand. Do I need to go for 7? Actually, I have already covered all the, if you will see, I have already covered all the vertices. So have I covered B? Have I covered C? Have I covered D? Have I D, A? So we are just creating a spanning tree. Spanning tree means it should contain all the vertices and some subset of edges which is connected. It is a tree. So that means I am done with this. I don't need to go for 7 because I have already covered. That is the definition of spanning tree. You need to little bit go ahead and read about the spanning tree. So it contains all the vertices and some set of edges so that they are connected. That means this is a tree, forming a tree. So that's what the conclusion. So that means now this particular edge set, so I don't need to go for 6. Oh, so sorry, I have completed. I have taken this 6. Don't go for 7. Although if you will go for 7, it will form cycle. So if you will also dry run it, if you will go for 7, it will form cycle. Again, if you will go for 8, then it is going to form cycle because you cannot add more edges to now. Okay, so that is the conclusion. Okay, so now this is the what is the final answer you got it. So if you'll see, so this is the final answer you got it. I think you got it. So this is. So this is A, B, C, D, E, and this is cost is 3, 4, 6, 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 4 is 5. So 5 I am not taking. Sorry, this is my mistake. 5 I am not taking. So 5 because 5 is creating a cycle. So that's why I am not taking it. So we should not take it in the output. Okay. So this is all about. So now I got this particular spanning tree. If you will see, it contains all the vertices. Okay, all the vertex of the original graph. Okay, it contains all the vertex of the original graph and some set of edges, and it is also a and contains all the vertices and contains some set of edges, and it is a tree also. It is not like that some vertex are left, right? So that is not like that or disconnected. So this is the weight of this particular question. Okay, then what is going to be the answer? I do not want to give in the option actually. So there are 4 options available. Now you can happily tell me. So what is going to be the answer? Okay, I think you can happily you can tell me. Okay, so happily you can tell me. Okay, so what is going to be the answer? Okay, what is going to be the answer? Can you tell me? 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, just add this particular. What is the weight of this particular? 5, 9, 15. Okay, just sum this. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. Okay. Okay, so 15 is going to be the answer. 15 is going to be the answer. So that is as simple as that. So there were options actually in this particular question, but I have not given you because I wanted to you directly calculate. So the option is 14. So the option is 14, 15, 16 and 17. So remember that the most of the people do some of the people they generally do wrong things in one point that by taking this AE. Okay, so if you take AE, then you will get wrong answer. So I think that is all about today. So I think I'll just repeat. So if you are new to this particular channel, just go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to know more about the UGC NET and GATE and all these things, we have listed our website in the description. Just go ahead and watch. Thank you. See you in the next class. Thank you. Take care. Bye.